Hey, what's going on, guys? Daniel here. Gonna talk about automation today. So, ba 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 ba. What is it? What does it do? Well, if you're lazy, it's not for you. Business automation, it's about improvement. It's about growth, production, service. What does that mean? Well, as a solo producer, or even with our teams, this applies to service-based businesses, coaches. It applies to so many people on so many levels. We're not prone to it, right? There's levels to this stuff. There always will be. So we're going along in our businesses. Say we get to like here, right? That's great. That's awesome. But this is a plateau. Oh, there we go. This is a plateau. We get stuck, right? I'm not sure why that keeps changing on me. We get stuck. We have all these obligations. The thing is, let's erase that here. We're sitting here, right? We're looking up here to this new peak, this new plateau. But we've got a gap. We're stuck, right? So we start working, we start building blocks, we start hiring people, we start building a bridge, we start doing all these things. But the problem is we fall into this little trap, right? We got our spouse, our spouse starts seeing less of us. We're not around, we're not present, we're too focused, we're focused on the wrong things, which is causing us to be distracted, right? We got our kids are acting up because they want you around, they want you to be present, right? Your dog is getting fat because you're not taking it out for walks anymore. There you go. Simple, right? So the thing is how do we bridge this gap? How do we get across this crevice? That becomes the question. Well, that comes, excuse me, through technology. That comes through automation. That's a great way to go about doing it. That's a great way to go about achieving it. So what can we automate? We can automate our follow-up. We can automate client servicing. We can automate emails. We can automate text. We can automate voicemails. There's a lot of things that we could do. There's a lot of things that could be automated, right? There's a lot of technology that can go into that. There's a lot of technology that can go behind that. Technology such as chatbots, bots. We got autoresponders. We got so many different things that we can implement in our business. And actually, that should all be over here. We got all these things that we could put into our business to essentially build a bridge to get not just ourselves here, but to get our families here with us, right? And be happy. The thing is there's always going to be another plateau. There's always going to be another level. There's always going to be a new peak that's higher. So when it comes to implementing this stuff, it needs to be scalable. It needs to be duplicatable. It needs to be able to like plug somebody in and just have them be able to look at things, take a quick look around, run. This cuts your costs down. It decreases your liabilities. It does so much. Like automation is huge, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. But the caveat to to automating your business is the technology is only as strong as the people behind it, right? I've been there. You've been there. We've all freaking been there. Doesn't matter whether it's with business automation, with technology, or teams. Or like our teams are only as strong as the people behind it. There's going to be times where we've all had it. Like I was working with the team for 8 months. It's just like they're 2-3 months behind on delivery on some projects, and like I'm not with them anymore, and that's my fault because I was a contractor. I couldn't fire them and put new people on the job. Now lesson learned. Now I'm on my own. I'm doing my thing, building my business my way, and that crap is not going to happen. But we're always gonna have that kind of stuff happening in our business. Technology is a good way to mitigate that. It's a good way to it's a huge mitigation thing, right? It works 24/7, 365. It just works. It just keeps running. It keeps running and running and running. You just flick a switch, boom. Flick a switch, boom. Flick a switch, boom. Right? It's adaptable, it's moldable, it's malleable. And that's what you want. That's what we need in our businesses. So I hope that explains. I hope that helps you guys out there with the business automation, what it's for, what its uses, how to do it. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into things as we go here. But that's all for today. Cheers.